Alright, so we're just gonna do another night, some more just chill doodling, trying to finish up this caricature. I decided maybe I'll just make this like, it's just some stupid little doodle, but maybe I'll put it on my overlay for when I do my streams or something down in the corner or something. It could be like a little, um, logo's not the right word. It'd be um, like a little avatar, I guess. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like I said, we're just practice, practice, practice. We're just practicing. We're just doodling about. So, I don't know if we should finish it tonight. There's not too much left to ink here, and then we could send it to Illustrator, and then maybe color it up, or maybe send it to Photoshop. I don't know. I don't know. We'll probably send it to Illustrator. I mean, obviously, I'm spending this time to do vector line art, so I might as well keep it a vector, right? But yeah, just real chill. If you guys have any questions or comments or criticisms, leave them in the chat because I definitely check that. I definitely want criticisms. I want to make this. I say this every single time I stream. I want to make this stream better, more enjoyable for everyone to watch. I don't want it to be boring as fuck. I want it to be, enjoyable. I want it to be entertaining. That's the whole point, right? To be entertaining. So definitely leave your criticisms in the comments, or just say hi, whatever. Um, you know. So let's just get started here. Trying to think. Let me see. Let me make sure everything's still the same. All right. Um, the fill feature is pretty sweet, except for when it's not. Oh my god, and then it's going to take forever just for me to get to the point where I just need to undo, because it's trying to fill a huge area here. Oh, come on. Adobe, I don't want to fill this area, just for the love of God. Settings are still the same. Takes me about 5 minutes to get warmed up here. And then I don't usually um, end up redoing so much. Just gotta get my hand warmed up. Fuck, man, this eyebrow is pissing me off. I need to go smaller here on this brush. What I was using yesterday just fine. Fix that camera. Alright, hold up. Better, I suppose. Give me a little bit more control. So weird because hmm. It's just that first 5 minutes, give or take, where things aren't as fluid and oh, oh, fucking Jesus. There we go, criminy. Dude, like, in theory, it's a good idea to make um, um, in theory, it's a good idea to make 2 fingers to the left or 2 fingers to the right, undo, redo. But I'd rather just have an undo redo button, to be honest with you. It's like for these first 5 or 10 minutes, like I'm seriously just up in arms and want to go back to Sketchbook Pro. But then after like 5 or 10 minutes, I'm alright. Jesus H, of course. And then when I don't need it to undo, there we go. Man, love this program. I love it. I know it seems like I'm bitching a lot, but it's just that initial startup, getting used to it again, going from that raster program to a vector program. I love the way it tells me zoom every time. Like I don't know what I'm doing here. Zoom. Yeah, I know I'm zooming in. I got it. Come on. How come it doesn't tell me redo every time I hit the redo button? I guess it does when I do the two-finger swipe bullcrap. Oh, lordy. Son of a bitch. Alright, fuck it. Mhm, 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 mhm. Wait a minute. Oh. That was way off. Not even close. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't want to fill. Thanks. And I'm just not doing a good job tonight. Christ almighty. Might end up getting rid of that one. That one doesn't seem necessary. What the hell? Am I going crazy here? Must be, I guess. Oh boy. Don't care about the air commands. Start over here. So this is crazy talk. And these headphones have really been pissing in my Wheaties the last couple of nights. Yeah. Yeah. Holy fuck. Dude, how many times do I have to press this motherfucking... Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna shit a literal brick in a minute. Stop! No! Alright, hold on. My dog is going ballistic because I drummed on the table. So weird the way, I mean, alright. Whoa, no, not yet. I guess I should. These sessions are usually, I mean, obviously that's why I call them chill streams, but or chill doodling. But these streams, the creative streams, are usually a lot more relaxed, a lot less talk. I know I say this every time, but if you guys are interested in more talking and more silly banter, then Fridays are usually the days for that, and then the creative nights on Wednesdays. And anytime I do creative, usually less banter and more just chill. Hurry, shit. Oh, come on. Oh, man. See if there's any holes in this thing. Oh, come the fuck on, man. Dude. Ugh. Okay, there's probably a hole somewhere in there. I think last time, or last Friday or something, we were playing Psychonauts, but I went off on a rant about Grim Fandango, which is by most of the same people, I think, because Grim Fandango, point and click adventure made by LucasArts. Dude, holy fuck, come on. All right, fuck it. Um, um, and the head guy behind it was a guy named Tim Schafer, who now everybody knows as as the dude that did Psychonauts, Brutal Legend. What else is he famous for? So many games. What he, I think he took a bunch of the people from LucasArts and their new company, which they just did a game, another point and click adventure, which was ballsy. I think they went to Kickstarter with it. What the hell is it called? I didn't finish it, but it's actually I have it on the PSP. It's actually pretty awesome. I'm just trying to think of the name. Broken something. It's not coming to mind for some reason. But anyway, point was he took a bunch of people from LucasArts and they went off and started their own company called Double Fine. And then that's when they actually made a lot of great games. He worked on a bunch of other point and click adventures while he was at LucasArts too. God damn it. But for me, my favorite game from him and my favorite point and click adventure of all time is definitely Grim Fandango. Psychonauts is pretty awesome too, but that's not a point and click adventure. That's more like a platformer or collectathon. Man, is it called Broken World? I can't remember what the new one was, but they went to Kickstarter with it, and it was successful, obviously, because they made the game, and it was pretty awesome. And the art style is awesome in it too. For me, a game is really awesome when two things, well, not always two things in conjunction, but usually story is number one for me. Um, if you have an awesome story, then I mean, I'm all in. Fuck, that's what I care about. I don't care about multiplayer. I don't care about DLC. And I mean, unless the DLC adds to the story, I suppose. Um, but that's for me. It's all about the story. Gosh darn it. And second, not necessarily graphics, but style, art style. Doesn't have it doesn't have to look pretty. Like for instance, that the new point and click that they Double Fine did, it's not the graphics aren't top of the line, 3D rendered, incredible, pushing the benchmark, pushing your computer to the limit, 4K stuff. It's like simple. It almost looks like paper stop motion graphics. It's not. It looks good. Not the best graphics, but the art style it's unique, and that's what I like. I like to see something that's unique, something that's awesome, and then I need a great story. If I can't get invested in the characters in the game, then I don't care and I don't want to play it, regardless of how good it is. Um, for instance, I'm trying to think of a game like that. So like, um, I mean, there's tons of games like that. Like a lot of games don't even have a story mode anymore. Like a lot of what Call of Duty games or first person shooters or stuff like that. They just have like a Star Wars Battlefront 2, or was it 3? 3, yeah. Did they change that recently? I think because I have that game, but I haven't played it in a while. But the game didn't have a story mode. It didn't have any story mode to it. It was just all multiplayer, which I'm sure some people love that. They're all about that multiplayer. But I wish they would have catered to the other group of people that don't really care about the multiplayer. You know, I mean, whether or not it was just would have been some random throwaway story that they made up in the Star Wars universe. I mean, I'm not even the biggest Star Wars fan to begin with, but you know what I mean? If I'd had a story there, like Knights of the Old Republic, great game with a great story, you know? By today's standards, those graphics are ugly as shit. When did that game come out? Like early 2000s? It looks ugly as sin, but that's fine. Like, I don't care. I'm willing to look past that. People are willing to look past graphics, um, for the most part, if it's got either a great gameplay. I mean, just look at all the retro games coming back into style, or that have come back into style, or that never went out of style. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Mario, the list goes. Mega Man, the list goes on and on. I mean, people still love those games. They're still fun to play. You know, so people are willing to like look past the fact that it looks old and ugly as shit because it's number one, well, mostly nostalgia, but because it's fun. If you ever played Mario, then it's fucking fun. You just run around. There's not much of a storyline besides the princess was captured, and that's it. And you just run around jumping on things. I feel like let's see here. But I forget why I went off on this tangent about. Okay, oh yeah, I think I was talking about what really draws me into. Yeah, I don't care about the weather. Um, what really draws me into a game? Oh man, I think we're gonna wrap this up here in a minute. I sound like. Hmm. Um, I don't know. A lot of the time, the story The story doesn't even have to be too complex and deep. It could simple, but I mean, as long as it's well executed, um, you know, it's fine. Matey, come back with the eraser tool and cover up some of these edges here. My God, it's a miracle that actually felt something I wanted it to. Holy frack. Incredible. Bear. Oh, whew. I say shit. Dude, just area fill this gear, damn it. Maybe we'll start doing just some giveaway. God damn it! I don't want to. Whew. Come on, where are you? There you are. What I was gonna say is maybe we'll start doing some caricature giveaways or something like that to chatters. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do some live streams where, like, at the beginning, we'll do some kind of like not raffle, but like what would it be called? Like a little drawing or contest, I guess, to see whoever wins, and maybe then we'll just spend that live stream working on the caricature or the portrait for that individual. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. These sessions are really chill, so doesn't matter what we do. Dude, come on. There is no gap in this fucking thing. Where's the gap? There is no fucking gap in this. Oh, are you shitting me? Whatever, Adobe Draw. It's like a fat one. Show. Oh yeah, there's a fatty gap in this one. fatty cracks in this. Yeah, for sure there is. I think that's. I could like try to. I mean, it would save time, but I don't know. It's whatever. Sometimes it's just easier to do it the longer way. I found all the little gaps in this. I mean, I could just instant fill it, but like I said, sometimes it's just easier to do things the hard way. I don't know. I know that sounds contradictory, but God damn, I don't want to feel nothing. Yeah, son of a bitch. I think I said this before on some of my past streams, but if you guys want a real good chill band to check out, I'm Cop 1983 is as chill as it gets. Well, that's not true. I guess there's like if we're speaking in terms of no, I don't know. Um, but I seriously love that band. One of my favorite bands of all time. And I discovered them like I don't know, maybe like a year or two ago. About 2 years ago. But a real great band. Part of a genre of music that I didn't even know existed until I discovered them. I think the genre is called, because I'm not sure if it's just the name of the site and the channel. You can find the channel on YouTube too. I mean, um, um, sorry, sometimes I lose my train of thought. Um, but I think the genre of music is called the same thing. New Retro Wave. I know that's the name of the site. Definitely go check out the website because they got other stuff in that genre category of music. Um, but basically, it's just a band, or one person. I never even really looked into how many people were in the band. It might just be one individual. Um, but basically, it's almost like synthwave. Some of it's not synthwave, but it's just basically imagine people making bands and musicians making god damn it um, making new 80s music. I know it sounds weird, but like Okay, imagine a band in the 80s making new wave music, right? Or synth wave music. And they're writing it and they're putting out albums and it's all that genre music. Now imagine that today, there's a genre of music where people just still do 80s music. It's their absolute goal to sound as 80s as possible. And you listen to this stuff, especially Time Cop 1983, and dude, it's as 80s as it gets. It's 80s as fuck. Like you listen to their music and you're like, dude, I could have sworn this was in an 80s movie. Like you think you're in the 80s. You think you're watching an 80s movie. It's legit. Like right here, who is this? Is this the Midnight? Journey. Or is this actually Tom Cup 1983? This might be Tom Cup 1983. But anyway, there's a whole genre of music. The website is New Retro Wave, but the genre of music might be called that as well. But definitely go check out. There's a bunch of really good bands. Time Cop 1983 is one of them. But I think we're going to end the stream here. I don't know what the hell even is today, Thursday? So we might do game stream tomorrow. We might do some Psychonauts. Man, the name of that new Double Fine game is still driving me nuts. I'm pretty sure it's broken. It's broken something. I keep wanting to say Broken Worlds. Shun of a Beach. But definitely go check out. God damn, dude. This edge is pissing me off. There we go. Fuck. Man, sometimes you just can't get that arc. That arc and spread you want. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. It remains unfinished. Maybe I'll ink the rest of it up off stream at some point during the week. Maybe we'll do another chill creative stream tomorrow instead of a game stream. I don't know. Who is this? Is not Time Cop 1983. Night Stop. Wait, no, is that the name of the album? No, I guess it is Night Stop. They remind me of the Midnight. This is music like this. It's like you're watching an 80s movie, right? It's like you're in the 80s right now. It's awesome. I want to at least finish the eye, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just like on an 80s kick right now, but or maybe I just feel like talking about this type of stuff right now. But another awesome, almost like retro 80s uh, thing, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it. Which I'm sure a lot of people already know about. I don't know. I think it's actually still on Netflix. Um, is a movie that went to Kickstarter. I mean, but I wouldn't even call it a movie because it's only 30 minutes. But I think the reason it's only 30 minutes is because they ran out of money. And even though they met their goal on Kickstarter, it always seems to be the problem with a lot of projects on Kickstarter. They meet their goal. Maybe they don't estimate high enough, or I don't know how they're coming up with the numbers, the amount of money that they'll need. But a lot of projects end up not succeeding, even though they succeeded in their funding goal, because they end up running out of money. And I don't remember. I don't think that's what, I don't know if that's what happened. I think it is. But Kung Fury, another media project that tries to simulate an 80s thing. In this case, it's tries to be an 80s movie, and it does a pretty good job at it. Music in it's awesome. The visuals are awesome. Some cheesy effects like um, that make it 80s. Like they'll have there's a bunch of parts in it where you got the static VHS tracking. Um, it's just like a cheesy poking fun at 80s movies, comedy, action, stupid martial arts 30-minute little thing. And that's actually my only gripe with it, really, is that it's only 30 minutes long. Like, you watch it and you're like, what the fuck? That's it? I need more. I need an hour and a half. I need 2 hours. This needs to be a feature length film, damn it. Um, but unfortunately, it's not. And like I said, I think the reason for that is because they met their funding goal, but eventually ended up running out of money. But like, I can't substantiate that. I don't know. I'd have to do like what 2 minutes of research on the internet. Um, but go check that out. I think it's still on Netflix. I think it's on everything by now. It came out a while ago. Ooh, another one in the same ballpark, but okay. It didn't go to, not that I know of. It might have gone to Kickstarter. And it's actually feature length film. Um, is I don't know if it ever went to theaters, but it's feature length film length. Turbo Kid, another movie that tries to be an 80s movie, and it's awesome. It's like an hour and a half or something like that. I don't know. Um, it's more action oriented than Kung Fury, but it's still comedy. Um, and just awesome as all. Like, it's hard to describe these films other than they're just trying to be 80s movies, but they're more than that. It's just hard to describe. It's just something you have to see for yourself. Um, but those two awesome movies, Kung Fury, 30 minutes, Turbo Kid, like an hour and a half, both awesome projects. Um, like I said, I don't know if Turbo Kid went to Kickstarter. I don't know what the, I can't remember who produced that. If it was crowdfunded or if it was just produced by a studio. Um, but it's awesome. Go check it out. Go check out Time Cop 1983. I don't want. Did I miss that? Hmm. Yep. Where's the hole? There. I don't think there even is a fucking hole. Alright, I think we're going to end the stream here. I'll probably finish up the rest of this. The only thing left is what, the lips and the mustache, and then maybe the next live stream we'll color it in. So I'm happy with the way it's looking so far. Oh, I got to go back and do the line and the lines in the eyebrows, but all right. So go check out Timecop 1983. You retro wave. Kung Fury. Turbo Kid. Yeah. And then tomorrow, I don't know if we'll live stream. I know we're supposed to live stream a game, but I don't know if we live stream anything. It's probably going to be another creative project. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble for ever and watching me draw a stupid little caricature of myself. Like I said, go on my Twitter, leave comments, critiques, criticisms, things that you think could make the stream better, things that you think I could do or that the stream should do to make it more entertaining for everybody. I definitely want feedback and criticism. Constructive criticism is definitely needed. So check out my Twitter at Major Tizzle, and then my YouTube where I archive all my streams. I have to. It's backlogged right now. I haven't uploaded the last couple ones, but usually you can go to Major Tizzle on YouTube as well and watch the past streams there. So, all right, peace.